Hi friends, I'm Shasini, who is undergraduate in Java Institute. I'm going to give you 6 videos about some points in web component development, which is known as also WCD. And this is the third video of it. Today, I'm going to talk about how to use session and session tracking with session configuration. Let's start. What is session? In terms of World Wide Web, a session indicates a period of time that a single user visits a website. A session starts when the user requests for the first page, and during a session, the user can view as many pages as he wants. The session ends if the user hasn't requested any pages for a given amount of time. The session timeout varies depending on server configuration, typically from 15 to 30 minutes. Because the HTTP protocol is stateless, the server can track session via cookies. You are rewriting and hidden from fields to identify a single user across different requests. Session tracking using cookies is the primary mechanism. In case the user's web browser doesn't support cookies, then URL rewriting or hidden form fields can be used. In web development, programmers use session mechanism to manage users' information that persists only in particular session, such as authentication state, username, or any data that need to be shared across requests, like that. By default, a session is automatically created when the user visits the website. To obtain the HTTP session object represent the user session, the getSession method of the HTTP server request interface in doGet or doPost method of a Java server. For example, you can get this code. Note that the HTTP server request .getSession method returns the current session associated with the request or create a new one if the request doesn't have a session. That means the return HTTP session object is always not null. To get a session without creating a new one, if not exist, you can use invoke getSession false on the HTTP servlet request, like this in this code. In this case, the return value can be null if no session exists. Hence, the if else check for nullability is needed. That also means getSession is equivalent to getSession true. So here is some example codes. And that is how create a session. For your reference, the following Java server prints the session ID, creation time, and last access time of the current session. So here is the another example code for the session creating. If we run this servlet for testing purpose, the result would like this. Session tracking. Session tracking is a way to maintain state of an user. State means a data like that. It is also known as session management in server. HTTP protocol is stateless, so we need to maintain state using session tracking techniques. Each time user requests to the server treats the request as the new request. So we need to maintain the state of an user to recognize to particular user. HTTP is stateless, that means each request is considered as the new request. It is shown in the figure given below. Why we use session tracking? To recognize the user, it is used to recognize the particular user. So that is the reason we use session tracking. Session tracking techniques. There are 4 techniques used in session tracking. The first one is cookies. The second one is hidden form field. The third one is URL rewriting. And the fourth one is HTTP session. Session configuration. If a user has been idle for a given amount of time, his session expires, which means all the data bound to his session is removed from the server. The session is destroyed. Each server has different default value for global session timeout. Example, 30 minutes in Apache Tomcat. You can set session timeout for an individual web application by modifying its web deployment descriptor file, which means web.xml. For example, you can get this code. This overrides the global session timeout set by the server and sets session timeout to 15 minutes. You can set timeout value for an individual session programmatically like this. And the second code is for that example. This sets the timeout for the current session for 600 seconds, which means 10 minutes. So this is the video of how to use session and session tracking with session configuration. I hope you enjoyed and thank you for watching.